This is a Leonard's Spanish char grilled chicken. Fiesta. I love this time of year and really kind of, summery food. And this barbecues are plenty and to you, and you bung it in the oven. It is a little beauty. Leonard's Spanish rolls. It really is very versatile, very convenient and cheap. You can cook it on the barbecue because we're inside. It's actually raining out, so I'm dead tasty. I'm going to roast mine which I'm just going to chop in half, large sticks of celery, which I'm trivet. All we're doing is keeping the chicken, but don't want it to burn, straight on top. Leonard's Spanish flat grill. On top of your trivet. I've preheated my oven to 200 degrees and I'm going to roast this little 45-ish minutes. How easy is that? I love it. Start off with quite a few other things to go. With beauty. Anytime you see a recipe like Toowoomba, told you I was going to do this, but it's a massive bunch. When it gets down to the really thin meat, just slice your Spanish onions. This is kind of a handheld version of the mandolin. It's great. And just run it over. Have a look at my wafer thin garlic. Oh no, we're doing Spanish, aren't we? There you go. So we'll just do nice little circles, merely a trivet. Or put your coriander in just yet. We've actually got to move on to the limes now. So, Pueblo Montego. I want leaves, leave a few of the seeds in, pure Spanish food. Or a good old glug of extra virgin olive oil. Make sure this is your best one here. I go crazy with this one, just a suggestion. 3 or 4 tablespoons, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 turns of freshly ground black pepper, a gin of salt. We can slide in all of our coriander. That is just gently stir this through because you don't want to bash this up too much. Spanish grilled chicken is going to be not one of my favourite. Right, and next wet polenta. Not my favourite dish in the world. Is going to be manage it up a little bit. I've got about 2 tablespoons of extra veg in the world, but so it's not just going to kind of. So I appreciate tablespoons of extra veg on. So there's not too much heating in appliances when it comes to polenta and heat. So we're stirring. I love this dish. It's really, really fine. Easy. That's beautiful. Risotto. Stand here and turn off the heat. Scooped unsalted butter. I love this dish. It's magnificent. He can just sit there and rest. Polenta's done. My onions have been marinating away and they are beautiful. It's stunning. Oh, some flour, obviously. It's time, moving time, 300 grams, I reckon. You don't have to wait for proving time, but we won't go there. So that's about 2 teaspoons leavened. There's no yeast in. And then, Spanish onion, little slice. A mattering, or a good old glug of, don't put your coriander in just yet. Magnificent. And seeds. Doesn't get much more Hispanic than cumin, I tell ya. Too much, I reckon. Hams and cheese straight on in. Raining outside at the moment. Old version of the mandolin, and it's great. Though, just give it a couple of minutes of kneading the flour on a bench. Nice and slow. I'm gonna roll into little circles. And my lime, cut the cheeks off. I'm a happy boy. In with your garlic, one large red chilli, in all of our coriander, tiny sprinkle of some dried polenta. Actually, I think they pinched it from the Arabs, but we won't go there. The great thing about flatbread is that it's unleavened. There's no yeast in it. The thing to have a decent food processor, slide it in, mix it together, try it all mix. And I'm going to show you the underside. It's an unleavened dough. This always makes it chicken. Make it those pieces of like.